When you die, that does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live.
Stuart Scot was a man of many words. Words that defined him throughout his journalist years, such as booyah or cool as the other side of the pillow. He brought a whole new experience to the sports broadcasting world.
On the inbounds pass, Michael Jordan makes the steal, pulls up for a triple. Booyah! Bulls 23 points in the last 4 minutes of the half.
Although seeming to be on top of the sports broadcasting world, Stuart Scott's life changed when he was diagnosed with cancer in November of 2007. He was a resilient man in the biggest battle of his life. He had his appendix removed, but this would not be the end of it. The cancer reappeared just 4 short years later, and he had to undergo a total of 58 chemotherapy sessions and 3 abdominal surgeries. This would not only be tough for him, but his girlfriend and 2 daughters, Taylor and Sydney. He loved his daughters more than anything else in the entire world, as you can see here in his speech at the 2014 ESPY Awards, where he was given the Perseverance Award.
The best thing I've ever done, the best thing I will ever do, is be a dad to Taylor and Sydney.
At the ESPYs, Stuart Scot made a name for himself, not only as a person, but as a respected leader in society. He targeted those affected by cancer and told them to never give up the fight. This is an example of his logos in his speech.
But I listened to what Jim Valvano said 21 years ago. The most poignant 7 words ever uttered in any speech anywhere. Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Stuart Scot spoke with such passion and emotion in his speech, it made it hard for the audience to take their eye off him. This gave him a strong pathos. He used this all throughout his speech, whether it was by the way he spoke or what he said. As you can see in this next clip, he brings his daughter to the stage for a hug. This allows the audience to see his true compassion as a family man.
Sydney, come up here and give Dad a hug because I need one. I want to say thank you, ESPN. Thank you, ESPYs. Thank all of you. Have a great rest of your night and have a great rest of your life.
To go along with his pathos, his ethos was very strong. He experienced cancer. He went through the struggles and the hardships of cancer. People that are going through cancer can relate to him on another level. He spoke not only as a leader, but as a patient.
I just got out of the hospital this past Friday. 7-day stay. Man, I crashed. I had liver complications. I had kidney failure. I had 4 surgeries in a span of 7 days.
Although his speech was emotional and heartfelt, he tried to keep it light and enjoyable. He made jokes and stayed positive all the way through his speech, as you can see in this next clip.
I had tubes and wires running in and out of every part of my body. And guys, when I say every part of my body, every part of my body.
In his speech, he acknowledged the fact that he couldn't have made it this far without the help of his friends and family. He shows that no matter who you are or how strong you are, you can't accomplish anything without support behind you.
Fight like hell. And when you get too tired to fight, then lay down and rest and let somebody else fight for you. That's also very, very important. I can't do this don't give up thing all by myself. I got thousands of people on Twitter and on the streets who encourage me. I got these amazingly wonderful people at ESPN.
Making jokes allowed him to show the audience that even what he was going through was extreme and serious. He wasn't going to let it bring him down. His speech is powerful. He targets all the main points that go into having a great speech. Even with the support behind him, he died of cancer on January 24th, 2015, just 6 months after the speech was given. Yet his inspiration still lives on. Since his death, there is now a Stuart Scot Memorial Cancer Research Fund. This fund got an initial donation from the ESPN network of $100,000 and is still growing today. He inspired people to take more steps to try and find a way to cure cancer. He may have left this earth, but his ideas and inspirations still carry on through others day in and day out.
There is a tendency at this moment to be greedy. We all want more Stuart Scot. Instead, we have to settle for and be happy with the time we had with him.
When you die, that does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live.